It was only a matter of time before the servers went down with all this Jay-Z and Diddy drama. And guess what? It's finally here. Jay-Z is now tangled up in a lawsuit with Diddy, and the internet is absolutely losing it. Allegations have surfaced, and the questions are piling up. Rapper and music mogul Jay-Z is now being accused of serious misconduct alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The lawsuit, originally filed against Diddy in October, has been refiled, and Jay-Z is now listed as a defendant. A new civil lawsuit accuses both of inappropriate behavior at a house party more than 2 decades ago. Let's dive into the wild allegations that have everybody talking. According to the lawsuit, a woman identified only as Jane Doe claims she attended an after-party following the MTV Video Music Awards. Jane says she didn't have a ticket to the event, so she tried her luck with limousine drivers outside. One driver allegedly working for Diddy told her, "You fit what Diddy's looking for." She says the driver later dropped her off at a mansion, where she was made to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Jane alleges that she was given a drink that left her feeling unwell and that she later found herself in a difficult situation involving both Jay-Z and Diddy. She claims the experience has had a lasting impact on her life, leading to emotional challenges. Jay-Z has responded to the allegations with a strong statement, denying any wrongdoing and urging the accuser to file a criminal complaint if the claims are true. He also expressed concern about how these allegations affect his family, particularly his children. Jay-Z's legal team has criticized the plaintiff's lawyer, Tony Buzbee, accusing him of pursuing the case for financial gain. Buzbee, however, has fired back, stating that his client is determined to seek justice and that many others have come forward with similar allegations. He also revealed that his firm has received allegations involving over 3,200 individuals connected to Diddy's infamous parties, with 120 cases already filed and 25 involving young people. The wall of silence, he claims, has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. But that's not all. The lawsuit has sparked a wave of speculation about other celebrities who might be involved. Names like Foxy Brown, Aaliyah, and even R. Kelly have been dragged into the conversation, with some wondering if this is just the tip of the iceberg. And let's not forget about Beyonce and Blue Ivy. How are they dealing with all this drama? Sources close to the family say they're standing by Jay-Z, but the pressure is undoubtedly mounting. As the legal battle heats up, one thing is clear: this is far from over. With more allegations surfacing and the internet buzzing with theories, it's safe to say that the Jay-Z and Diddy drama is just getting started. So, buckle up because things are about to get even crazier. Recent claims surrounding Sean Diddy Combs have taken a dramatic turn, with over 120 individuals now coming forward to allege that they were victimized by the hip-hop mogul. These individuals are gearing up to bring civil claims against Diddy. And while the legal proceedings will ultimately determine the truth, the accusations have already raised a tidal wave of concern about Diddy's public image. It's clear that this situation is far from over and may just be the beginning of a much larger legal storm. Meanwhile, rumors about Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage have only intensified, adding another layer of intrigue to the ongoing drama. Some insiders are now suggesting that Beyonce might be preparing to enter marriage to Jay-Z. Sources close to the couple claim the refiled lawsuit may just be the tip of the iceberg, and that Beyonce had been anticipating such a public fallout for quite some time. Allegedly, the Carters have been living separate lives for months, with insiders hinting at a possible divorce in the works. Despite these swirling rumors, neither Beyonce nor Jay-Z have publicly confirmed anything. However, knowing Queen Bee, it's safe to assume she's already planning her next move. Don't be surprised if she drops a surprise album or Netflix special, controlling the narrative like only she can. After all, business comes first for the pop queen. As for Jay-Z, he's not backing down without a fight. However, his long-standing connection with Diddy is certainly casting a shadow over his own legal and personal situation. Fans are torn, with some defending Jay-Z and others pointing out that his deep ties to Diddy might be a cause for concern. This situation is continuing to unfold, and with each new detail emerging, it seems more likely that this case will have ripple effects not only on Jay-Z and Diddy, but on the entire music industry. The drama is only getting started, and fans are anxiously awaiting to see how it will all play out. The rise of Jay-Z and Diddy's friendship. Before the headlines turned messy, Jay-Z and Diddy were the definition of friendship goals in the hip-hop world. Their bond wasn't simply built on shared success, but on mutual respect, collaboration, and an undeniable chemistry that made them two of the most influential figures in entertainment. Their friendship was a partnership, one forged in the fires of competition, respect, and ambition. Let's rewind a bit. Jay-Z, the Brooklyn-born rapper with dreams far bigger than his humble beginnings in the Marcy Projects, and Diddy, The Harlem hustler with an empire-building vision were destined to cross paths from the start. Both men were driven by their hunger for success, yet they never saw each other as rivals. Instead, they recognized the value in collaboration and support, becoming each other's greatest allies. Their partnership wasn't just about competition, it was about building something bigger than themselves. Throughout the late 90s and early 2000s, when hip-hop was all about competition, Jay-Z and Diddy chose to break the mold. While both came from humble beginnings, Jay-Z grinding out mixtapes and Diddy making his name at Bad Boy Records, they found a way to put their egos aside and elevate each other. Their early interactions were full of signs of their growing camaraderie, including Jay-Z's cameo in Diddy's "I'll Be Missing You" music video, a heartfelt tribute to the late Notorious B.I.G. This was just the beginning of what would become one of the most iconic friendships in hip-hop history. Fast forward to 2003, when Jay-Z and Diddy were practically inseparable. Whether attending high-profile events like the BET Awards or partying together at exclusive clubs, the duo made waves in the public eye, not just as friends, but as business moguls. Their relationship was a symbol of success, showing the world that two titans could conquer the music industry together. It wasn't just about their shared fame, it was about the empires they were building side by side. In addition to their musical success, the two were involved in several joint business ventures. Diddy, always the entrepreneur, had his Bad Boy empire and the Sean John clothing line, while Jay-Z was making waves with Rockefeller Records and later his own Rocawear brand. Together, they proved that collaboration could extend far beyond music. In the early 2000s, they teamed up on multiple fronts, including appearances at major events and working together in the world of fashion. This wasn't just about personal success. It was about cementing their places in the history of hip-hop and entertainment as a whole. The legendary 2003 MTV Video Music Awards were a perfect example of their synergy. The two took the stage together, performing Encore and I Need a Girl, respectively. Their chemistry on stage was electric, and it wasn't just the crowd that could feel it. The entire industry took notice. This night was a celebration not only of their individual successes, but of their collaborative efforts. It was an unforgettable moment that showcased what they had built together, a powerful friendship and business alliance that would go down in history. Jay-Z himself has often credited Diddy for his influence in shaping his career. In interviews, he has admitted that watching Diddy navigate the industry was a major source of inspiration. "I watched Puff do it, and he made it look easy," Jay-Z once said, acknowledging how much he had learned from Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit and resilience. Their friendship was built on mutual respect, and it was clear that they saw each other as more than just colleagues. They were partners in an empire that would change the game forever. Jay-Z and Diddy, a friendship on the edge amidst legal storms. Jay-Z once said, "Diddy is a genius. I learn from him every day." Diddy, for his part, has frequently spoken highly of Jay-Z's hustle. Their mutual admiration, however, extends beyond the cameras. From family gatherings to casual hangouts, the bond they shared seemed real, not just for show. Of course, like any friendship, theirs wasn't without its struggles. There were disagreements, moments of distance, but the foundation of their friendship was solid. Yet, with the recent legal drama and speculation circulating, it's hard not to look back at the glory days and wonder if their once unbreakable connection will survive this storm. Enter Tony Buzbee. If you thought he would remain silent after Jay-Z's fiery statement, think again. Buzbee is coming in strong, armed with what he claims are receipts. He's accusing Jay-Z of attempting to intimidate Jane Doe and shift the spotlight away from the allegations. According to Buzbee, instead of addressing the claims head-on, Jay-Z is painting himself as a victim. "The real victim is my client, and she refuses to be silenced," Buzbee boldly stated in an interview. But that's not all. Buzbee has also called out the larger culture surrounding celebrity accountability, or the lack thereof. For too long, people with fame and money have been able to dodge the consequences of their actions, he said, adding, "Not this time." Buzbee hinted that more names might be added to the case, teasing, "We're still investigating. And let me tell you, the rabbit hole goes deep." This, according to him, is only the beginning of a conversation that should be taking place on a national level. He's calling for a reckoning regarding sexual assault, abuse, and exploitation in Hollywood. As expected, the saga is exploding online. Fans are divided. Some rally behind Jay-Z, claiming the allegations don't hold water. Jay-Z has built his career on respect and loyalty. "This doesn't sound like him," one Twitter user wrote. Others are siding with Jane Doe, pointing out the inherent power dynamics in Hollywood that make such claims all too believable. Jay-Z, however, remains steadfast in his denial. He's called the allegations completely false, insisting that he wasn't at the party in question, and even hinting at an airtight alibi. "I respect the legal process, but I won't allow my name to be dragged through the mud for someone else's financial gain," he said in a statement. Despite this, critics continue to point out that Jay-Z's denials don't address his long-standing connection to Diddy, raising questions about his proximity to shady situations. "Why is he always connected to these things?" one commenter mused. Not one to back down, Buzbee issued another statement, essentially saying, "Bring it on." He doubled down on the seriousness of the allegations and took aim at Jay-Z's credibility. "Mr. Carter can deny these claims all he wants, but the truth doesn't go away just because he says it didn't happen," Buzbee declared. He added that they have evidence that will come out in court, promising that when it does, people will see who's truly telling the truth. Buzbee also accused Jay-Z of deflecting attention away from his client's pain and suffering, claiming that Jay-Z is attacking him and his reputation in typical bully fashion. With both sides digging in their heels, this case is shaping up to be one of the most explosive celebrity scandals of the year. Legal experts are weighing in, saying the case will likely hinge on the strength of the evidence and whether Jane Doe's story holds up under scrutiny. As for Diddy, he's been conspicuously silent. Maybe he's letting Jay-Z take the heat for now, or maybe he's preparing his own response. Regardless, time is ticking, and the public is eagerly awaiting the next twist in this ongoing drama. Will Buzbee deliver on his promises of bombshell evidence? Can Jay-Z and Diddy clear their names? And most importantly, where does Beyoncé stand in all of this? The answers might just change everything. Jay-Z and Beyoncé address the elephant in the room. When it comes to rumors, Jay-Z and Beyoncé are usually the kings and queens of no comment. But even they couldn't avoid addressing the elephant in the room. Why does Jay-Z keep getting tied up in Diddy's never-ending legal drama? In a rare public statement, Jay-Z spoke out during an event promoting one of his business ventures. He didn't mince words. "I know people love a good story, but this one's getting out of hand. Just because I've been in the same room as someone doesn't mean I'm involved in their mess," Jay said, visibly irritated. And he's not wrong. Hollywood is a small world, especially at the top. But when you've had a history of collaborations and public camaraderie, like Jay-Z and Diddy, people start making assumptions. So, why are people so quick to lump Jay-Z into Diddy's controversies? For starters, the two have been friends and business partners for decades. From celebrating each other's achievements to making appearances at exclusive parties, they've always seemed inseparable in the world of hip-hop moguls. And let's not forget the viral moments, like when Diddy hilariously interrupted Jay-Z and Beyoncé's Oscars after-party photo op. Fans love their chemistry and the way they've both built empires from the ground up. But according to Jay, those connections shouldn't automatically mean guilt by association. "Look, I've known Puff for years. We've had great moments, and we've both hustled our way to where we are, but that doesn't mean I'm responsible for his actions," he clarified. In a surprising twist, Beyoncé also chimed in, something she rarely does when it comes to her husband's controversies. During a private Q&A after a show, someone in the audience asked if she had anything to say about the Diddy situation. Queen Bee didn't dodge the question. "People need to stop making everything a conspiracy," Beyoncé said with a laugh. "It's 2025. Can we please focus on facts instead of rumors? Jay and I have worked hard to keep our name clean, and it's frustrating when people try to drag us into things we have nothing to do with." Her response was met with applause, and of course, fans took to social media to declare her the ultimate voice of reason. Jay wrapped up his statement with a bit of humor, clearly done with the internet's wild theories. "The only thing I'm guilty of is being successful, but if y'all want to keep connecting me to people just because we've been in the same room, then by that logic, I guess I'm also guilty of being friends with Barack Obama and LeBron James. Y'all gonna drag them into this too?" The crowd laughed, but Jay's message was clear. Stop linking him to Diddy's drama without evidence. As expected, the Beyhive and Jay-Z's fans had plenty to say. Some applauded their candor, while others still speculated about deeper connections. At the end of the day, Jay-Z and Beyoncé are standing firm, refusing to let Diddy's ongoing legal battles tarnish their carefully crafted reputation. But will the internet finally move on? Probably not. Because if there's one thing we know about celebrity gossip, it's that the speculation never truly ends. The legal showdown. It seems like nothing is ever too dramatic for Beyoncé and Jay-Z. The power couple has been in the headlines more times than we can count, but this latest drama has left fans raising their eyebrows and Piers Morgan scrambling to make things right. The story goes like this. Piers Morgan, the TV host known for pushing buttons and not holding back, found himself facing off with two of the most famous figures in the world. And let's just say it didn't end well for him. It all started when Piers Morgan made some bold comments regarding Beyoncé and Jay-Z's relationship, which he tried to link to their alleged association with Diddy's controversies. Known for stirring the pot, Piers took to his platform and made some statements that didn't sit well with the Carters. Piers Morgan's comments about Jay-Z and Beyoncé unexpectedly escalated when the power couple decided to respond not with silence, but with legal action, alleging that his remarks were defamatory and unfairly linked them to Diddy's alleged controversies. Jay-Z and Beyoncé made it clear they would not stand by while their reputations were dragged into baseless gossip. Beyoncé, renowned for her meticulously controlled public image, wasn't about to let this narrative take hold. For years, she has remained a symbol of grace and professionalism, rarely engaging in public disputes. However, this time was different. With Jay-Z by her side, the couple filed a lawsuit that sent a loud and clear message. They wouldn't tolerate having their names associated with anyone else's alleged controversies. But just as the situation was reaching its peak, another unexpected figure joined the conversation. Jaguar Wright, the outspoken R&B artist, who has never shied away from calling out the darker underbelly of the entertainment industry, became an integral part of the unfolding drama. Piers Morgan invited Jaguar to his show, likely hoping to add more fuel to the fire. He pressed her on what she thought about the feud between Jay-Z and Diddy and the resulting lawsuit. However, Jaguar wasn't about to play into his narrative. "You're out here stirring up trouble like you always do," she fired back with her signature confidence. "You think you're getting all this tea, but all you're doing is embarrassing yourself. Beyoncé and Jay-Z aren't the ones with the problem here. It's you. You're trying to exploit this situation for headlines." Piers, known for his ability to corner his guests, was visibly taken aback by Jaguar's candid response. She wasn't there to entertain drama for drama's sake. Instead, she called out Piers for attempting to manipulate the story and painted a stark contrast between the professionalism of Beyoncé and Jay-Z and the sensationalism of the media. Clips of Jaguar standing up to Piers quickly went viral. Social media was abuzz, with fans of the couple praising Jaguar for speaking out against what many saw as a biased and unfair portrayal. Meanwhile, Piers Morgan faced widespread backlash for his comments. As the criticism mounted, he was left with no choice but to issue a public apology. "I want to apologize for any hurt or confusion my comments about Beyoncé and Jay-Z may have caused," he said in a statement. "My intention was never to offend anyone, but to discuss broader issues within the entertainment industry. I now realize that my words were inappropriate and regret making them." But not everyone was convinced. The apology, delivered in classic media-style damage control, felt insincere to many. Jaguar, never one to hold back, took to social media to respond. "You can't apologize when you've been exposed for what you are," she wrote. Piers only said sorry because people called him out. If he really cared, he would have thought twice before opening his mouth. For Beyoncé and Jay-Z, the incident served as a reminder of their immense influence. They have built a legacy of excellence and are not afraid to protect it when necessary. By taking legal action, they demonstrated that even the biggest stars need to hold people accountable. For Jaguar Wright, this was yet another moment of speaking truth to power. Her no-nonsense approach resonated with fans and critics alike, with many applauding her refusal to let the media manipulate the narrative. In an industry where sensationalism often overshadows integrity, Jaguar emerged as an unlikely hero, reminding everyone that some stories are worth setting straight. The confrontation with Piers Morgan and Jaguar Wright reminded everyone of a valuable lesson. Sometimes, uncovering the truth requires bold honesty and a refusal to sugarcoat the facts. Jaguar's unfiltered remarks resonated with many, shining a light on the media's tendency to exploit stories for clicks. Meanwhile, Piers Morgan likely learned the hard way that taking aim at two of the world's most powerful stars can lead to consequences far beyond a public apology. As the drama unfolded, whispers of even more turmoil began circulating. Some tabloids and gossip sites started speculating that this entire ordeal might be straining Beyoncé and Jay-Z's marriage. The internet was abuzz with rumors suggesting that Beyoncé might even be considering divorce. A shocking theory fueled by her unwavering commitment to protecting her name and legacy. Fans were divided. On one hand, some believed Beyoncé wouldn't tolerate her name being tied to controversies involving Jay-Z and others. On the other hand, many pointed out that the couple has endured far more significant challenges, like the infamous elevator incident involving Solange, and managed to emerge stronger than ever. Still, the speculation refuses to die down. Critics argue that the constant media scrutiny and ongoing legal drama could potentially push the couple to a breaking point. However, those who followed their journey closely remain skeptical. After all, Beyoncé and Jay-Z are famously private about their personal lives and have always prioritized loyalty over tabloid sensationalism. The truth behind their marriage remains a mystery, one that only they can reveal. In the meantime, social media is in a frenzy with heated debates about guilt by association. Could Beyoncé have known about some of these issues, given how long she and Jay-Z have been together? Or is she, like many claim, entirely uninvolved and being unfairly dragged into the chaos? Ultimately, the internet is left guessing, with fans and critics alike anxiously waiting for clarity. As for Jay-Z and Beyoncé, they appear determined to let their actions, not rumors, speak for themselves. For now, all eyes remain on them as the fallout from Piers Morgan's comments and Diddy's ongoing controversies continues to unfold. Will more lawsuits follow? Is this truly just the beginning of an even bigger storm? Time will tell. But one thing is certain. When you're at the pinnacle of fame, even the smallest ripple can feel like a tidal wave.